Football! Football! Coming off of a gas leak. Hi, everyone. Caveman's here. Caveman is, in fact, here.
Evening, Caveman.
Evening. Chiguy is here. Mistertbones is here. Mistertbones is here, too, as well. We're getting ready for week number 8. We are 1 week away from the our mid-season break. We get to let you know about all that stuff happening up here, and this, that, and the other. We got some quality. We got a triple header of football this evening. Some fantastic games on the docket for tonight. Game number 1 we will see tonight. We will be seeing the San Antonio Gorditas. We'll be taking on the Winchester 73s in our opening games. San Antonio tops the division at 4-2. Winchester 73, the 73 is currently sitting at a 3-3 record. Could go either way. That'll be game 1 of our triple header tonight, and then we'll have the dinosaur fossils. Somebody got a gas leak going on here?
Vision battle. Oh.
That's not me. That ain't me.
Not me either.
All right, that's fine. Okay, either way. Dinosaur Fossils will take on the Hope Peak in game number 2 of our triple header. And then a championship edition of Football After Dark will see the defending champions, the Reading Rainbows at 4-2. They are taking on the equally quiet but surprising Kingston Punishers, also at 4-2. The source of the gas leak is still unknown.
Sure, it's on your end.
Headphones.
I'm on headphones.
Push to talk?
I guess I could try that.
Try push to talk. Ah! We found the gas leak.
Well, 73 is coming off back-to-back losses to Reading and Lafayette. We have a tough game tonight against San Antonio, but we'll do our best.
I like that enthusiasm. Other games we have on the schedule tonight, and potentially teams that are trying to get their shit together. The Lafayette Subjugulators are at 2-4. They're taking on the Ottawa All Caps at 2-5. We will also see the Baltimore in our simulated games in between games 1 and 2. The Baltimore Challenge Passers will face the Mungyong Mungie. Boston Jelly Beans at 2-4. Flint is coming off a win, as we may be seeing a charging of the super weapon. Both teams are at 2-4, looking for a win. The Pittsburgh By God Salad Fries are at 4-2. They're taking on the 3-3 Saskatoon Sparkle Farts, coming off of a win last week. The Fighting Polygon team at 4-3, facing the 3-3 Madison Wolfpack. The undefeated Dead Horse Mountains will be taking on the struggling Lawn Fair PG Tips with their star quarterback Ryan Leaf out for the season. Dead Horse is the only remaining undefeated team in the league.
Anything can happen to the XILF.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Burbank Buzzchins are at 4-2. They're taking on the Alaska Pipeline at 2-4. The Kansas City Mahomies are at 2-4. They're taking on the 1-5 South Park Bill Hills as our final simulated game of the deal. All right, so we're going to go ahead. A little bit of a late start here, a little bit of an abrupt start here, but we're going to go ahead and get things on and going. Again, perfectly sane, normal night of football. We've been having some pretty normal games, to be honest. We had some pretty normal games last week, nothing too crazy. So I'm adjusting my microphone. If you want to adjust her microphone, Lonely fans. Thank you. It's a new stand, so I have to kind of get used to that. Okay, there we are. All right, a little better. A little bit better for the occasion. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and we'll get our predictions going. San Antonio versus Winchester. Please bet points, and please bet points responsibly. Joe. $60 up on the clock to get your points in. Kudosh. Wadash. And the stat lines, which means absolutely nothing. whole bunch of gray, and there's 50 shades of gray currently on your screen. Winchester is currently sitting in next to last place in rushing offense, but that will be subject to change. The turnover differential, however, greatly against their favor. -5 turnover differential. Doesn't show on the record, but anything, I mean, it's still fairly even teams we're seeing. Winchester, this would be their second appearance on stream tonight, so probably some of those stats may be a little inflated. Who knows? We shall see. And also, for those of you for wrestling-related stuff, we'll be going over at halftime our stream schedule for next month. We're going to be getting some pro wrestling stuff coming in for next month, and I'm pretty excited about that. But the points are in, and we'll have story time with Caveman in the third quarter as well. They got some good ones. So let's go ahead. We'll get to it. San Antonio Gorditas at 4-2 are taking on the Winchester 73s at 3-3, and this game is next. Tony Graziani. Tony Graziani. Oh, Tony Graziani. Tony Graziani.
Tony.
What's your name? Tony. The only Tony I know is Tony Duval.
Welcome to Boise Arena.
This is not Boise Arena. This is not the AR-15 gun show.
Oh, this is the Clark County All-Seeing in Winchester, Kentucky.
This is the all-seeing, all-knowing Coffee 61. This is not Idaho. I don't know who told you otherwise. You're going to eat up that defense and poop later. I need coffee. 61.
And now, introducing your home team.
Steak. You,
First time
did you get those allegations?
These have had a home game streamed, and the first time since week 1 with that classic game against Boston.
Yes, in which they tied the record or beat the record for largest comeback in history. I think they tied it. 24-point comeback. By virtue who did not call it Joe! Joe! We were just talking about you and your gambling habits.
And what was it again? By virtue of what?
By virtue of who had the largest comeback in their last game on stream, Winchester gets the ball first. That is bobbled and run away to about the 7-yard line.
Bad?
It's hard for San Antonio to come back on any of these streams. We're 0-2 this year on live games.
1st and 10.
Well, sometimes some people are camera shy, some bask in the limelight.
Just have a blast either way.
Joe only bet 2,000 on this one. Okay, that's good. The throw intercepted on the first pass of the night, and it goes to Woods. Woods has the goods.
Ryder Strickland's passer rating for the game is 0, which
Yes.
he did nothing but spike the ball to the ground in every single play.
Or put the ball up your butt and dance around.
Can do that in the XILF. That's legal.
Yeah, that's the tuck
Ball
rule.
on the 7-yard line.
How do you think Orlando Merced got in here with that bag of cocaine?
Didn't know he was a 73s
Gonna
fan.
throw. Hit as he throws. Touchdown. Wizard Man with the sub-slap timing. Thank you for the sub-slaps. San Antonio on the board, 1 for 1 with a touchdown.
Wasn't the prettiest touchdown for San Antonio, but it worked.
The cow stirred a hold. Parker with the kick. Parker comes in for the kick.
The extra point attempt is good.
Things are extra bassy on the audio tonight. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the headphones. But either way, McAllister to Bryant, 7-0 lead for San Antonio.
Who plays 7 yards, 7 points for San Antonio Gorditas.
Yes, San Antonio now has a perfect quarterback rating, which means the score would be much higher even if they turned the ball into wine.
Why not Chris Berman's Chris Bourbon?
Yeah. Oh, all those second halves of me drinking. Oh, boy.
It's a fumble.
It's a kickoff. To the secret spot we go. And if you want to get drunk on your own bullshit, you do it at Lonely Fans. Well, I mean, within the terms and conditions of Lonely Fans website. It is lonelyfans.lol. There is rumors of a Lonely Fans baseball team brewing sometime this summer. And that's incomplete.
Maybe just in time for Super Mega Baseball 4.
Oh, wait, what? That's happening?
There was a tweet this morning saying that it's going to be that was leaked about a soon-to-be announcement.
Right now we're at a level 1 hype train of 69%. Nice. Catch is made. Weiner's shrinking.
Number 88 makes the
Formerly the Hollywood Peckers, formerly the Buffalo Wild Things, they've kept their star players going into Winchester 73s is the new coat of paint. As the ball goes down the coconut hole. Gonna throw. Shrinking has a catch and a first down.
Number 88 with the reception. 5-yard
A
gain
reasonably
on the
sane
play.
game of football.
First and
I
10.
jinxed it.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Could be worse. Could be Pittsburgh Helsinki.
No, that is the gold standard of fuckery. Intercepted again!
And again.
Yeah,
And Shrinkin's playing
Let's make
awful.
something out of this turnover. You got it. Let's
He
go.
was in the
Go,
pool.
Go, go.
Yeah!
He was in the pool!
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard
Prime field
line.
position for San Antonio. Ball at the Winchester 13-yard line. Callister. And he's incomplete for the first time tonight.
The pass ball's incomplete. Number 91, the intended receiver on the play.
He did a lot of
Second and
complaining.
10.
You say Wiener, I say
Ball on the
Weiner.
13-yard line.
Say reading, I say Reading.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh, no,
The timing wasn't quite there, but that's a great catch and a touchdown.
And Antonio taking advantage of Winchester's early mistakes.
When you get picked twice in the first quarter, that is a very deep hole that you're going to build a swimming pool in. Parker comes in for the kick. San Antonio's going to be up by 2 scores early on.
We're barely halfway through the first.
McAllister to May capitalizes on the pick. 14-0 as Winchester is practicing some ankle surgery by virtue of a handgun by shooting itself in the foot.
Winchester 73 was a rifle, I thought.
It is a projectile by means of an explosion. That's the
Faulted talents.
timing. Tap your wrist. The timing. The kick is away. Something ending Winchester on the return. Aha!
Ooh, flying
Nice,
burrito.
solid
Andy
hit.
Fernandez style.
Throw burrito. San Antonio has not needed to score a first down.
They just scored
They'll start the
touchdowns.
drive at the 12-yard line.
They're more important than first
10.
downs.
Weiner shrinking on an uphill battle, trailing by 14. Rose. It's away from it. Got a man open. Breaks a tackle. What a play. Touchdown, Winchester.
I thought he was down, going to be sacked, but nope, turned into a big play.
Hit him with the slip 'em.
Up, Lionel Richie.
Avery, pre-made business cards at all. Comes in for the kick.
The extra
Kick
point
is good.
attempt good.
Shrinking the Dorsey on a 38-yard pass. 14-7. San Antonio. We have a game. A score-heavy first quarter. Second half's going to be starting at like 9 o'clock. Those just join. Hey! Johnny Fields Charles Cheese. Charles Entertainment Cheese. With a broken freaking foot with a gifted sub slap. Thank you. Enjoy your ski balls. And if you want to ski off her balls, lonely fans.
Really kinky.
If you want to drop your coconuts in the 100 hole,
Ball on the 5-yard line.
good
If you're a
God.
party in the ball pit, OnlyFans.
I love it. The throw, McAllister. Swatted away, backhand style, incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Number 91, the intended receiver on the play.
I saw a modern skee ball machine. Yes, it was my ex-live.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Comment.
Coconut incomplete. Gonna throw. McAllister. Completion for a few yards.
Ryan makes the catch. 5-yard
Breaking
gain
toes and
on
shitting
the play.
toes.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 10-yard line.
How many tickets do you get for going to the hospital?
D9. Nice.
Nice. Gonna throw. Tipped and incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Bouncer getting smacked around a little bit.
Intended receiver on the play. 4th and 5.
4th and 5 on their own 9.5-yard line. This is a questionable decision when you're trailing, when you're up by 7. McAllister throws. Catch is made. First down. Roll the dice.
Ryan on the reception. 7-yard gain on the play.
I'm not sorry I did that either.
First
You don't
and
know.
10.
Never.
Ball on the
You don't need to
17-yard
apologize.
line.
You did good. You done good. You done good. Gonna throw.
Let's play the first.
Another catch. Another completion. Another touchdown. 21 points in the first quarter for San Antonio. And if I'm correct, they put up 62 in a simulated game last week.
That is correct.
This will bring a close to the first quarter, 21-7.
The extra point
Kick
attempt
is good. There's a good solid reason why DC doesn't have their own XILF team yet.
21, the home
It's
team.
called Fuck Dan
7.
Snyder.
Everybody hates Dan Snyder. Fuck him.
Fuck Dan Snyder. 21-7, McAllister to May. Winchester will be starting the second quarter.
Oh, I heard the guy Snyder selling cares to is almost as big of his lol cuz he is.
I mean, we'll wait to see. As long as they get working plumbing in that stadium, that's all I'm caring about. Kick by Parker is away. Man, you guys like your Lonely fans.
The
Hey,
kickoff
you wondering
goes
why
to
you
the
get on
end
your
zone.
random hotel guests? Lonely fans.
First and 10. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Throws. Defense was coming, but he got the ball away. Great veteran instinct by Weiner Shrinkin. Made the playoffs last year with Buffalo, with Hollywood,
Gain of 8
and
on
Buffalo
the play.
also as well. Perennial playoff contenders, but have not made it to the big one.
Weiner Shrinkin, the Austrian sensation, or German, one of the two.
Either way, sacked. Avery comes in with a tackle, his second tackle tonight, first sack. They have officially named the trophy. The ceremony, the XILF Championship trophy is called the Big One. And you get the win, the Big One. Gonna throw. Interception!
Again.
Number 3!
If I were the coach of the 73s, I'd take Weiner Shrinkin out right now.
Listen,
That
they
was-
obviously
that's
don't
rushed.
have the ball. We need to put out all the stops on this.
You
thing.
sure
We're gonna
about
take it.
that?
Go on. All right, coach.
You sure about that?
There's been some tenacious defense tonight for the San Antonio Gorditas.
First and 10.
Yes, Wonder
Ball on
Boy.
the 24-yard line.
Put them out. The San Antonio defense has been playing well.
This is not the greatest defense in the world. This is just a tribute. McAllister on a throw, and that's in coverage incomplete. Hype train complete.
Incomplete pass. Number 91, the intended receiver.
Thank you everyone for the
on
hype
play.
train. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Second and 10.
With our support
Ball
from
on the
viewers like you.
24-yard
Ding,
line.
ding, dong, dong.
Push the line.
McAllister. Oh, what the hell? Picked off by Winchester.
Yeah, go.
Those last two throws haven't been very smart for McAllister. Doing quadruple coverage last time, and now triple coverage this time.
Off back a Fisk.
That's a hip
And
Off
then
the
nutty.
leg,
takes
off
a
the upper
tail in his
leg.
hand.
That's a hip nutty. That's a hip nutty. A hip nutty innie. And defense decides to show up.
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
And no drink. Drink on fumble. And a throw. Avery's been
Almost
targeting
intercepted
that.
again.
Avery's been targeting that blind side for Weiner Shrink and has been getting to him.
Receiver on the play.
Coverage there by San Antonio.
Second and 10.
QB's going to be working on Arby's with all these turnovers. Throw again. Sidearms it incomplete.
Other leagues, pass interference. Here, all leagues.
I see no problem with it.
Receiver on the play.
I don't either.
Third
That was against my player. I
Ball on
don't
the
see a problem with it
14-yard
because it's
line.
legal.
And he's going to throw. Catch is made. Thought he had an opening there. But San Antonio swallows him up like a big fluffy tortilla.
Number 88 on the reception.
I'd go for it.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Gain of 6. It's near midfield. I would go for
Fourth
it.
and 3.
You're down by
Ball
14.
on the
You have to.
21-yard line.
Master Pop contributing the gift sub from Mr. T-Bones. Hey, thank you.
Nothing to lose.
Run.
What worked?
OMG, run
And-
play. First down. Trucking his way across the
Williams on the carry.
America.
5-yard gain on the play.
Gotta let these running plays cook for every once in a while. Larry's auto.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Fresh set of downs for Winchester, trailing by 2 scores. Will throw. Slinged. Touchdown, got it in.
It's within one score. It is if the extra point connects.
Oh, yes, those pesky extra points, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of doinks this year.
A different kind of Avery lining up for the kick.
No relation.
No relation at all.
The extra point attempt
Mere
is
coincidence.
good.
Shrinking the Dorsey again on a 24-yard pass, and the Winchester 73s trail by 7. With about a little under
Winchester-
little under 2 1/4 remaining in the second quarter.
Because Winchester's Avery is a Kentucky boy, plays for hometown team. San Antonio's Avery's from California, so no relation at all.
Yes. It's all about the way the wind blows. The direction, the angle, and the trinus divided by 2. Add the 0. Solve for X. Kick his way. Medic. And San Antonio with a good return to a past the
Kickoff return
15-yard
16
line.
yards. George
The
on
16.
the return. First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
And the counselor's going to go with a run play. Charging forward.
It was a decent play.
With the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
4-yard gain on the run. It's something.
Second and 6.
If anything, it runs
Ball
down the
on
clock
21
just a little
yard
bit.
line.
Or throw. Got a
Oh,
hand
tipped
on.
off.
Got a hand on it.
The
Incomplete.
fastball's incomplete. Number 86, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Now bring it to a 3rd and 6. We'll throw. Right side. Stepped up, got it. He might got a first down with a positive yardage.
May.
Yeah, he got it.
Reception.
My accent changes.
7-yard gain
Bastard.
on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard
Now to a
line.
1st and 10. As will bring them to the 1 minute warning. Nope, they'll run it.
Make some room.
Ah, doesn't get a hand on it. Incomplete. Now it brings it to the 1 minute warning.
Number
I'm just like
86,
Evan
the
Ingram.
intended receiver on
Both
the
teams
play.
with their timeouts.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Now they'll probably use them all and make this the longest agonizing minute ever. They will throw. Catch is made. First down, San Antonio.
The offense calls a timeout.
And they call timeout.
Again, this is without their star player. Wehadabibi Eatzaboy, star wide receiver and defensive back.
1st and goal. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Antonio
In
calls
fact, my
time.
brother lives in San Antonio.
Receiver in motion. Run play again. Spin move to the inside.
Timeout called by the offense.
Hit him with a beautiful swim move. Let's take a look at that run one more time. That is Lightshian Dorado, the running back. Goes outside and then whoop! Fakes out 2 people in the process, brings it to a 2nd and goal.
Dorado was a star down at Tijuana State.
2nd and goal. Ball
He
on
was.
the 3-yard line.
We'll throw.
And there
Catch
you
and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Score lead again.
Gonna add 2-score lead heading into halftime. Parker will line up for the kick. It will be San Antonio getting the ball in the second half.
Extra point attempt is good.
Callister to May again. That has been the hot target. May, I think, with his 3rd catch of the night, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Oh, not James May.
May, oh me, oh my.
Oxide!
It's gonna be May.
"12 days it will."
In due time. And the 3 turner. San Antonio's capitalized on 3 different, well, actually, no, 2 different turnovers, and that's been the difference. On the return, going to the outside and takes it to the 20-yard line.
Nice one.
On a great return for Winchester.
We got about 30 seconds to cover half the field.
Superman, you're not wrong.
He can do it. He can do it. Winchester calls time. They're scheming. I think they're going over barbecue
1st
chicken
and 10.
recipes.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
So Orlando Presents Cocaine is here tonight, but Orlando couldn't make it.
Yes. Or
At
maybe
the
he's
salad fries game.
in. Up throws. Touchdown Winchester.
6.
Didn't need long for that one.
Nope. One got 3 in a row.
And they're close.
Shrinking. Shaking off the rust.
Yeah, bring it on.
Of the first half of the first quarter.
I can dance too. Yeah.
Gets it to Dorsey again.
Oh,
Shrinking to Dorsey and McAllister and May have been the stories.
What were you going to say about Orlando Brissett again?
He's delicious.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or maybe he's in the bubble of cocaine.
The extra point attempt is good.
Shrinking to Dorsey. Maybe it's like one of those those Zorb things where you put the giant inflatable thing over and you play soccer with it.
I think he had Andy Van Slyke look over his cocaine for him today.
Oh, that's delicious. You leave Van Slyke out of this. He is a
He's not going to snort it.
Turner
So
Ward
it's
destroyed.
Dixon's job.
Turner Ward assisted with the destruction of that stadium. No onside kick. This has been high action football. Big offense. And the kick is going to be kept in play. San Antonio tackled at the 10, 6 seconds to go.
Kickoff return 10 yards.
We're just going to let it go to
On the
halftime.
return.
And
They'll take
do so.
over at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10.
San Antonio up 28-21 at halftime. And the Blue Girls, look at them ladies. It
Always
is warmer
beautiful.
weather outside, and they are out on the field.
In fact, brunette up front, that's Wiener Shrinkin's fiance.
We're ready to begin the...
Really?
Yep.
Try harder. She set the bar so low it's either limbo or a tripping hazard. 28-21 at halftime. The San Antonio Gorditas capitalizing on 3 turnovers by the Winchester 73s, but Winchester's keeping it close. It's a high-powered offense kind of game. 113 yards passing for Winchester compared to San Antonio's 87, but again, San Antonio didn't need to traverse much of the field on their first 2 scores. Quarterback comparisons, we got Lionel McAllister, who is 8 of 15, 8 of 15, 87 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, with a quarterback rating of 88.1, which is a higher rating had he tucked the ball between his legs and duck walked down the field. Wiener Shrinkin, on the other hand, is not having that great of an evening, as Chiguy has rated with a party of 1. Thank you for the thank you for the raid of 1. The army of 1 has filed in. Oh, thanks for showing up, though. What an entrance. Make way for Prince Ali.
You're doing well tonight, Inuyasha.
Inuyasha guy, Inuyasha girl, lo-fi guy, lo-fi girl. Hi, hello. 7 of 13 for Wiener Shrinkin. 116 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. This would also be a higher quarterback rating of 84.1, which would be a higher quarterback rating had you thrown the ball multiple times into the clown's mouth without missing. I'm going to run with that bit, and I don't care. Joe May has 3 catches, 4 catches, 56 yards. For Winchester, Marvin Dorsey, 4 catches, 98 yards, 3 touchdowns. Our scoring recap, 21-7 at the end of the first half. McAllister to Bryant, McAllister to May, Shrinkin to Dorsey. And both of these possessions were caused by interceptions, including the first pass of the game. And then McAllister to May to finish out the quarter, making it 21-7. Winchester fights back a little bit. Shrinkin to Dorsey, McAllister to May, Shrinkin to Dorsey again, 14-7 in the second frame, making the score 28-21. Game number 2 of our doubleheader tonight. Triple header, I should say. We got 3 games on the docket. Game number 2, we'll see the Dinosaur Fossils will take on the Hope Peak. And in football after dark, the defending champions, the Reading Rainbows, will face the Kingston Punishers in football after dark. Our simulated games, as always, will be happening between games 1 and 2. Our schedule for next week, as we head into the midweek, as in the mid-season break, I'll let you know which teams will be playing. I don't know if we'll do a 23rd and a 26th. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see what the schedule holds. And then, so then we got that. And then our injury reports will be happening after our 3rd game. Aha. Let's go into the 3rd quarter. Gotta get my thing ready here. And the kick is away. That's off the netting. San Antonio on a return to near the 15-yard line. And now it's time for story time with KV.
Kickoff return, 14 yards.
So our story comes from last Friday. For those of you who know, I now host karaoke nights.
First
My
and 10.
secondary side hustle for money. As McAllister will throw, dropped incomplete. So last Friday, I got to experience karaoke hell for the first time. Karaoke purgatory is when nobody is there. Karaoke hell is when it's a bunch of infant drunks that are just really drunk and annoying. So here's the timeline of karaoke hell. So when I do this, it's from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's a first down. The timeline of Karaoke Hell is as follows. 8:15 p.m. A drunk, crying woman is figuring out how to play songs on the jukebox. I start at 9.
First and 10. Ball on the
9 p.m. A
yard
military veteran sings a few songs and leaves, tipping me $20.
Nice.
Yeah, so hey, fun little tip.
A good start.
Not bad, not bad. It only goes downhill from here. 9:47 p.m. The drunk woman is randomly yelling "woo."
Gain of 2 on the play.
She thinks she is Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Second and 7. Ball
10:24 p.m. The same drunk girl violates rule number 1, which is respect the DJ and their equipment, by stumbling into my mixer and nearly face planting into my laptop.
Ooh.
Shortly thereafter, I called the manager up to my booth and issued my first and final warning saying, "You touch my equipment again and you're gone."
9-yard
The same drunk
gain
lady is
on
later,
the
2
play.
minutes later, is escorted out by the manager and runs across the street to another bar that's parallel from the one I'm at.
Oh, you do the same thing.
Hey, she's not my problem anymore. Oh,
That's right.
jeez, what a hit.
Oh, that's a slap mark moment.
I believe so.
Life comes at you fast. Fast enough for you to go to Slap Mart. With our Slap of the Night brought to you by Slap Mart, and it's where America shops. America's choice 3-bean casserole dishes. $25. Get yourself some coffee grounds with that. It's at Slap Mart, where America shops. Let this play pull out here before we go ahead and move on to the story. As McAllister, I'm calling both games. One play, and didn't do much. Got a few yards. 11 p.m. A woman claims she took video of me singing quote-unquote that song's from Shrek and it has 6,000 views.
3rd and 2.
10 minutes later, she is also now drunk. So at this point in this evening, we still have 2 hours to go. The bar has literally 5 people in it. Drunk woman number 2, her first date, the bartender, me, and an old guy.
On the carry. No gain on the play.
Approximately 11:34 p.m., she wants me to sing with her Picture by Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow. I do the Kid Rock part as Chud Buthwaite. The line, "I was off to drink you away" was replaced with the line, "Scooby Dooby Velma Bukkake."
Luge.
11:40 p.m. Drunk girl at number 2, and that kick is good. Drunk girl number 2 is now furiously requesting any Adele song. 10 after 12. Her date is a pro wrestling fan, and we strike up a conversation about the local shows and me meeting Jimmy Hart and Scott Steiner. The bartender yells at me for not playing music. During this conversation I've had with the guy, unbeknownst to him, the drunk girl has called an Uber and has left. Oh, and during all this, the drunk girl dropped her beer on stage and was holding her second beer over my equipment. And I close out the night by playing Tank by the Seatbelts on kazoo. That is karaoke hell. You gotta have some of those nights. That was not a thread, that was a sweater. I knit sweaters, not tragedies.
That could be worse.
Yeah, I could. And then I got another story for game number 2 for the evening.
1st and 10.
We'll do story time in third quarter for game number 3. We're back to the game here. San Antonio extending their lead to 10 on the field goal. The throw is incomplete.
The pass
Yeah, I said that would be a roughly 4 out of 10 night for you.
receiver on the
I'm sorry?
play.
I think that would be a 4 out of 10 night for you.
Yeah, I didn't get stabs. I mean, that was about a 4 out of 10. No Tokyo Dome to Masawa.
Anytime you don't get stabbed, it's a good night.
Yeah. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to
Number 88
die.
makes the reception. Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 4. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Which, by the way, that song is now on my karaoke library, so we might do Dumb Ways to Fry. Next. Second half of the season, that is tipped away, incomplete. Injury on the play for Winchester. Damian Jones.
Injured player.
Forgot the
down on
tightness
field.
wristwatch.
Fourth and 4.
On a fourth and... All right, everybody guys see the stream
We're
okay?
back. We're back.
Yeah, I saw the stream dive. If you missed anything right now, it's a 2nd and 5 with 44 seconds. 31-21 is the score. I don't know how long we were out, but thanks for bringing that to everyone's attention there.
Probably less than a minute.
Because otherwise we would have had 2 viewers on this
Ball on
stream.
the 19-yard line.
And they're both in the Discord. Throws in incomplete.
I swapped.
Incomplete pass. Number 92, the intended
Maybe it was that
receiver
low
on the play.
bar someone tripped over. A Weiner Schrader's
Oh.
fiance.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Speaking of things coming, Orlando Merced has arrived to bring his cocaine back with him after the game.
It's a miracle! Throw. Incomplete.
Oh no. Shit. I thought it was a fumble for a second.
I think we regained viewers after it crashed. Right now it's at 0. I am quite
Ball
concerned.
on the 19-yard line.
That's probably just a glitch in Twitch's part.
It's on your end. It's 42 on me. On mine.
Oh, we got 39 viewers now. We're good now. We're good.
31, the home team. 21.
Might have been Johnny Fields, Charles Cheese. The viewer count is higher. Yeah. Hey, how about that? Inflate the numbers like WrestleMania, baby. We go to the 4th quarter. Winchester trails by 10.
He's going.
Deep ball. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
And they all left. All 30. Well, we got 39. What's good enough? San Antonio up by 10. Catch is made. At this point, it's just run out
Ryan
a large
makes the reception.
chunk of clock
Gain
as
of
possible.
6 on the play.
Both teams did a good job running out clock 3rd quarter.
Second and
Yes,
3.
they are a bunch of clock
Ball
suckers.
on the 24-yard line.
They are addicted to clock.
If you want clock sucking, horny on me.
Ew. You can set your watch to that.
Incomplete pass.
Hit, but it's incomplete.
On the coverage.
Clock will continue to move, though.
3rd and 3.
Winchester is not out
Ball
of
on
this.
the
Just needs a
24-yard
touchdown. There's
line.
still plenty of football left.
It's all those interceptions might come back to haunt us.
The sweep, the run, trucked and stopped.
Is he just Thez pressed?
A little bit.
And Tommy Rich would be proud. Wildfire Tommy Rich. Can't believe I'm making that reference.
Here we are.
4th and 1.
And a 4th and 1. San Antonio's going to go for it. Custer hands it off. First down and more.
Samuel on the carry.
What?
Gain of
Fresh.
4.
Set it
on
down.
the play.
What?
Tell him I'll be down in about. Tell him I'm a little busy. I'll be ready soon.
Ball on the
What? I
18-yard
said I'd be
line.
down there in a second, you lazy bastard.
Good old stunning Steve Austin.
Watch it.
What the fuck did that ball
Pass
go?
ball's incomplete. Number
Down the tunnel.
91, the
As he
intended
told his
receiver on the play.
secretary to tell his secretary to tell her secretary to tell her other secretary that I've been fired by WCW.
Plug it up. Make some room.
Rose screen pass does something.
Hit, ref. He's gonna be speaking tongues.
It's a game.
Jones makes the catch.
What's the thing?
3-yard gain on the play.
Yard
Fire
gain.
Austin pushed one-man gang who hadn't been relevant since
Ball on the
1989.
16-yard line.
Go figure.
It's the 747.
Push the line.
Gonna throw.
He was a pretty good wrestler.
What?
Oh well.
That's how we tap
Yeah,
that.
that's
No,
No,
it's like
that was a game.
1-yard gain on the play.
borderline. Okay.
Meanwhile, right now on that other channel, which we can't mention because the rules. We are in fact seeing right now the Mulkey brothers taking on Johnny Ace of the Dynamic Dudes. Parker on the kick. It's good.
Good.
Meanwhile, Shane Douglas is not there because he doesn't give a shit. Because Douglas is at the Salad Fries game.
That's a different Wooden. I assure you that is different. That's a different
They're
Wooden.
cousins.
34-21. Winchester will need points. To put it nicely, points. Still in it, but points. Take his line drive, taken off the backboard, and trickles over the end zone. And if you want to trickle something over her end zone,
The kickoff goes through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Didn't make creams for that, right?
On the 5-yard line.
what? You are correct, sir. Throws. What the hell was that?
Catch of the night.
Freaking on the throw.
Only Mays would be proud of that over-the-shoulder catch.
Catch. And hangs on to it.
Man, let me hear it. That was the bomb. Oh, yeah. That's all right.
Well, that's good, but the clock is still continuing to move. You got to put up points.
First and 10.
2:20 remaining in the game. Winchester still has all their timeouts.
You know, questionable play calling is a staple of XILF.
Throw. Another catch. Still got the first down. He tried to do something moving backwards. But he still has the first down as a result.
You like that? I got him this way. He's mine.
We all know questionable clock management is integral to the XILF.
First and 10.
Got to get your clocks in a row.
12-yard line.
Pretty much a job requirement for coaches.
You need to rock out with a clock out.
No wonder why these coaches were rejected by all other football leagues.
Yeah, that's why all their interviews were late. Touchdown!
They were even rejected by Pop Warner schools.
You leave Kurt out of this. You leave Kurt's
No.
grandfather out of
No,
this.
I don't think Pop Warner and Kurt Warner were related.
For this league, yes, I would believe so.
Our
Distant-
Kurt Warner is.
Distant grandfather. Pop Warner invented
The extra point
children's
attempt
football in the
is good.
1600s. Shrink it to Jones for the Winchester 73s. 34-28. It is a 6-point differential, and Winchester will boot this away, and let's see what their defense can do. I love it. A plus emoticon there, T. A plus.
The Djibouti one?
Yeah. Trickles off the wall and to about the 10-yard line.
Timeout called by the defense.
Winchester will call time.
Kickoff return 10 yards. Nord on the
San
return.
Antonio does have a star running back, Lycian
They'll
Dorado.
start the drive at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
Minute 24 to go. On the run. And it got a few. Clock will continue to move.
The defense calls a
Use
timeout.
timeout number 2.
37 on the
Wabash.
carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
You want something number 2? What's
Ball
wrong
on
with
the
you?
12-yard line.
No, that's a garbage. You don't. No, stop. Get it. No, we don't eat ass on this screen. The throw. No.
Well, that's an LOL run play.
Kinda. I mean, they were just kind of running out the clock.
Number 37, the ball carrier.
Say it's a
1-yard
half.
loss on the
Yeah,
play.
It's a half master.
Third and 10.
On a 3rd and
Ball
10
on the
for San
11-yard
Antonio.
line.
Now
Timeout
Winchester
called by
will
the
use its
defense.
final timeout.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
No LOL run plays in this game yet. 3rd and 10. They run it. Charges forward, still on his feet. He got a few yards.
Number 37
That was
on the
a
run.
They're not
Gain
out of it.
4 on the play.
Right thing to run some time out, but
Jake, take us to the 1-minute warning.
Takes
There
us
it
right
is.
to the 1-minute warning. Winchester is out of timeouts. San Antonio's defense has been impressive in the first half, a little bit relaxed in the second, though.
No foot. Give him room. Give him room.
Kick.
No good.
Taken from the end
No
zone.
good.
Still on his feet. Tackled to see them mark him, potentially
over here.
past
Come
the
on.
10.
All
We'll
right.
see.
Okay, let's make something out of that turnover. All right, drive it
Winchester's
down
head
there.
coach, Miss
Go.
Yes.
Coach. His name, Heath Coach.
Mr. Heath Coach.
First and 10.
Decent run. Ball will
Ball on
start.
the
Drive will
12-yard
start
line.
at about just past the 11-yard line. Winchester will need to go the length of the field. Touchdown needed.
Go.
A throw.
Move it.
Overthrows this guy incomplete. And it goes over the sideboard, so the clock may continue to run here.
The intended receiver on the play.
See what happens.
Second and 10.
No, clock will
Ball
stop.
on the
Never mind.
12-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Make some room.
Shrinking. Overthrew it. What the hell kind of throw was that?
He was aiming for Orlando Merced's cocaine.
You might have hit it. Look at this throw one more time. I think this might have got deflected. Yeah, maybe.
Same. Florida.
Florida? Another overthrown pass incomplete. 46 seconds remaining. 3rd and 10.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Franken.
Push the line.
Deep ball. Got him in open. Touchdown.
The secondary napping.
But San Antonio does have timeouts.
Thank you. This
That
is
is
my
true.
baby right
It's
here.
far from over.
Winchester can go up by 1 with the extra point. 34 seconds and counting. All important extra point.
Psych him out.
The extra
Good.
point attempt is good.
Shrink into Dorsey.
What a combo they've been today.
The heart attack 73's 35-34 coming back. Keep in mind though, San Antonio has timeouts.
That is 100% correct. Still very much in it.
And needs to at least get into field goal range to win the game.
Remember, they don't have a star kicker, so it's much shorter than if they had, say, a Tyler Feethands or a Satsuma.
Kick is away. Popped!
Ooh. It's flying shoulder.
That, I believe, is going to be worth a slap mart. Slap of the night brought to you by Slap Mart. It's where America shops. Where America's choice beef trail jerky. Beef jerky and M&M's. At Slap Mart, trying to knock the ball loose. Good job holding on to it.
Timeout called by the offense.
San Antonio calls time.
Kickoff
22
return,
seconds
8
remaining
yards.
in the game.
George
Smart move by
on the
San Antonio to
return.
call
They'll
time.
take over at the 9-yard line.
Again, they will need
First
to at
and
least
10.
get in field goal range. Touchdown ideal. But 3 points will get you the win. A throw.
Come on.
No! Drop it!
Incomplete
I thought he had.
Oh!
95, the intended receiver on
Clock
the
will
play.
stop. 18 seconds to go.
Second and 10.
At least the
Ball
clock
on the
stopping's a good
9-yard
thing.
line.
Wait, 2nd
They
and
want that play
10.
back.
A throw. Picks up on the blitz. Coach gets whacked. That pass did nothing.
Timeout called by the offense.
And the coach
On
fell.
the reception, 3-yard loss on.
Number 81 tried to get the jump on him, but fell short over his fat, flubby feet.
I think that's Heath Coach who got
yeah.
bumped out.
He's trying to block,
He's
and it
a
worked.
tough guy.
15 seconds to go. 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13. Ball on the 6-yard line.
A throw.
Knock it
Picks up the blitz. Pop! Intercepted! Game over!
Oh,
On a freaking dinky play!
Hey, listen up, listen
A double coach in it!
Ooh.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh, no.
Looks like he was horse collared down, but that is perfectly legal. In
Horse collar takedown, all legal.
fact, it's encouraged.
All Winchester has to do is just get positive yardage. San Antonio can still stop the clock. So this looks like a done deal.
Do
One
anything
play.
stupid.
Charges forward, got yardage.
The defense calls a
San Antonio
timeout.
calls time with 9 seconds to go.
Number 37 on the run. 1 yard gain on the play. 2nd and 9. Ball on the
Remember, I'm
17-yard line.
still not ready until the final bell rings because who knows, some fuckery could occur in the final play.
That's a gain. That's ball. That might be ball game.
This time, though,
mhm.
Number
and
37. The
it
ball
seems that
carrier.
both times Winchester's been on
gain
stream,
the play.
they've had these incredible comeback wins.
Well, wait, hold
3rd and
on.
9.
No game. It's no
Ball
game.
on the
Clock stops.
17-yard line.
Hold on. We're not quite done yet. 3rd and 9.
Not yet.
Not out of it yet.
Make some move.
Quarterback sneak by Weiner shrinking, and that'll do
It's
it.
over.
That'll do it.
Mm,
Number 10.
Game shy.
Good game.
4 on the play. That's the end
What
of the
a
game.
game. What an opener. Football makes my nipples hard. Winchester wins 35 to 34.
In today's ball game. Please drive home
The
safely.
fireworks go off.
And we'll get our player of the game honors. What an opening game. Damn.
We never gave up. Gesundheit to me.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
Marvin Dorsey will get player
I
of the game
agree.
honors. As he was the hot hand. 35 to 34, Winchester escapes with a win. Even with 3 turnovers against them, they still pull out the win in a close fashion.
Like week 1.
Lionel McAllister, 15 of 27 for 123 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions, finishing with a quarterback rating of 79.7, which is still a higher rating if you had put 2 footballs up your shirt and made them as Madonna nipples. Weiner Shrinkin finishes the night at 14 of 27, 220 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, not his best night. He finishes with a quarterback rating of 81.8. It is still a higher quarterback rating if you had, in fact, ground up the football and snorted it like Orlando Merced's cocaine.
Well, all that matters is that Weiner led the
Holy
team to victory.
shit, Marvin Dorsey, did you go off?
Well-deserved player of the game.
The wide receiver for Winchester, 8 catches, 179 yards receiving, and 4 touchdowns on the night. Not a record, but a damn strong outing.
Does get a $1,000 bonus for player of the night.
Well, that's your money, not mine.
Our teams make payroll every week, so
That's
can't say
okay.
about everybody.
Now let me readjust my couch made entirely of $100 bills. It's the texture. It's sublimated, not actual. You get the idea. Gorditas did not have a single touchdown in the second half.
It cost them.
Get the foot off the gas in the second half.
They just let off the gas, and you never leave off the gas in this league. Shrinking to Jones, shrinking to Dorsey. 35 to 34. What a game. Great
Now off
opener.
to the- Yes, it was. Now it's off to the Twitch chat.
All right.
It's a lot of fun.
44%. 44% of you bet on the Winchester 73s, including Joe with 2,000 points. He bets responsibly.
He's slowly getting back that money.
He's getting it
He's
back.
slowly getting back that bit.
He's playing the penny slots.
Oh, what a fun game. That was really fun.
That was a fun one.